With patch 260, Ark has brought a whole lot of changes to the bosses and the requirements for doing the bosses. And these changes, in my opinion, are pretty damn preposterous. The requirements are crazy. I don't know if Ark's going to rebalance the bosses a lot and make them less of a use, because at the moment for the beta monkey, you need alpha lead 60s blubber, alpha megalodon fin, alpha mosasaur tooth, alpha Toothopithecus eye, artifact of the brute, those artifacts there, Basiliscus, blubber, 10 of those. It's just crazy. Like, the amount of stuff you need for the bosses is just getting ridiculous. It used to be bad enough the way it was before, and I think sometimes game developers may get carried away with putting enough content in for players to keep playing the game, when they need to think about, is it enjoyable? And for me, farming all these resources has not been enjoyable, and it is not an enjoyable part of Ark. Like, when you're designing a game, you should be thinking about what keeps people interested in playing your game, not what keeps them playing it. Plus, this hugely disadvantages PvP players. You cannot use tech for cross-transfer raids anymore, pretty much, because you have to farm all of this on the server that you transfer to get the bosses and to get the element. So you're not going to see tech rexes or anything like that in the raid anytime soon. So it seems very counterintuitive. Maybe they don't want people using element as much. I'm not sure, because this is going to burn a lot of people out. And although the tech generator uses less element for the new feeding trough, the new tech trough they've added, which I'll do a video on soon, this is going to make it a lot harder to get the element. So really, they haven't done us a favor by decreasing the cost of element. I think this is absolutely crazy. As you can see here, it's 25 squid tentacles, 25 megalodon teeth, 25 basilo blubber, and like 2 alpha lead blubbers. It's just absolute madness now. So I don't know if Ark's balancing stuff to make it so you don't have to do the bosses like once instead of having to repeat them. That could be the case. Obviously, it might be subject to change, but in my opinion, I think this is currently crazy. What do you guys think of this? I think this is the worst change I've seen in a long time to Ark, but we'll see. But just look at this. Like, even spawning in to fight the boss, it was painful for me because I had to do it all. Imagine doing this live. It's just going to be brutal, especially against these Megalania. For instance, on the island, these things only spawn in caves, and they're very rare to find. If you do find one, you're probably going to want to tame it, and you only get 2 bile from each. And this is only for the beta broodmother that I was trying to prepare for. So it's pretty damn crazy. Bosses are not going to be something you just do at the just random now. It's going to be a lot of effort and preparation, and element is going to be far more scarce, which I guess might be an intentional mechanic, but I'm not too sure. But hopefully soon, as soon as I can test all the bosses and fight them, I'll be able to tell you guys how to get the tech trough